All right, good morning. Welcome to HiiT Squad. So today's workout is going to be a little bit different than our normal workout. So today, instead of doing 3 exercises 3 times each, we're actually going to do 3 exercises 4 times each. So each of our blocks will be just slightly longer. So what that means is if we have one side of work to do, we're going to stay on one side, and then the next round we'll switch to the other side because you'll get 4 sets in of each exercise. So we're going to get stretched out. We're really going to stretch out our hamstrings to make sure they're nice and awake before we go into the full workout. So start standing up. Let's just reach our arms up overhead as high as they can go, and then forward fold down to the ground. Let your head be heavy. Let the top of your head fall to the mat, and then just rock side to side, softening behind in your knees. And then from here, walk your hands out to the plank position. From this plank position, lower your hips down, just your hips. Let your hips tap on the mat, release your toes, and come into a lazy upward facing dog. Lowering your body all the way down to the mat. Reach your arms out to a T. Lift the left leg up and just bring it over your right leg. Come into a scorpion stretch. And then switch, roll onto the left shoulder. Lift that right leg, come into a scorpion stretch. One more each side. Lift the left, roll onto the right. Roll back center, lift the right, roll onto the left. Roll back center, place your hands right next to your chest, lift up into a lazy upward dog again. Press your shoulders down and away from the ears. From here, push back into a child's pose. And then just sit up to all fours. Just come in a little bit closer. Rotate your wrists so that your fingertips are coming back towards your legs, and then just rock forward and back, opening up those wrists just a little bit. And then sit back on those heels, bring out the wrist. We're going to sweep our feet around. Just give yourself some space. Let's roll all the way back onto our backs. Bring your right knee into your chest. Extend that right leg up to the sky, grabbing behind your hamstrings, and then point and flex your feet. Holding a nice big flex there, just bend and extend your leg. Now, if your leg is really tight and you're feeling that this is too hard, bend your left leg, placing your left foot on the mat. Good. Now, holding up that right leg, pull it back as much as you can. And then open up that right leg all the way to the right. Just open up that hip flexor a little bit. Lifting up that right leg. If your left leg is bent, extend that left leg out and then bring the right leg across your body. Try to keep both shoulders on the mat. Come back up center, grabbing as high as you can on the right leg. Pull that right leg back, really open up that hip flexor, and then lower that right leg down. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Pulling that left knee in, extending that left leg up, grabbing behind the hamstrings and flex and point the foot. So same thing on the other side. If everything feels really tight, bend the right leg, placing the right foot on the mat. That way you're a little more comfortable. Flex that foot hard, pull it back, and then bend and extend. Keep pulling on that hamstring, keep pulling back, opening up the back of the leg, get 2 more. And then hold that leg up, extend that leg out to the left. Keep that right leg as still as you can. Just open it as wide as you can, opening up that hip. And then if your right leg is bent like mine, extend it out, and then lift that left leg up, bring it across your body, come into a stretch on the other side. So try to keep both shoulders on the mat. Come back center, grab up as high as you can, pull that left leg back, and then pull both knees into your chest. Start rocking and rolling yourself. We're going to roll ourselves up and over, come to all fours again. From here, we're going to come into a high kneeling position. Step forward with the left foot, tuck your tailbone under, lift your right arm up, side bend over to the left. Bring the right hand to the outside of the left leg, sweep that left hand behind you, get a little twist in there. Perfect. Unwind, bring your hands to the inside of that left foot, lift your back leg up, sink those hips down a little bit deeper. Keeping your right hand down, twist up with the left. Dropping that left hand back down, pushing that left foot back to meet the right. From here, let's bring the right leg into the outside of the right foot, right hand. Keeping that left hand down, twist up with the right. Bring that right arm back down. Drop the left knee. Climb up, just adjust your feet a little bit so you have two right angles. Tuck your tailbone forward. Lift the left arm up, side bend over to the right. Putting your left hand on the outside of that right leg, sweeping your right hand behind you, take yourself into a little twist. Unwind, bring your hands to the inside of that right foot, sweep your right foot behind you to meet the left, and then lower your body all the way down to the mat. Untuck your toes, hands right next to your chest, lift up, lazy upward dog, press your shoulders down and away from the ears. From here, press back into a quick child's pose, tuck your toes, and then lift up into a down dog, pedaling out those feet, trying to get the heels as close to the ground as possible, and then walk your hands back to meet your feet. Forward fold again, let your top of your head come to the mat, and then sweep your arms up and over your head as you come to rest. All right, so let's warm up a little bit, like really warm up, not stretch, warm up, and then we'll get started. So we're just gonna start with jumping jacks. So here we go, we're just gonna go for 10. Let's do this. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, right into squats. Three more. Last one. Perfect. Spread those legs nice and wide and just laterally lunge side to side. Pressing your hips back. Good. For 4, 3, 2, and last one. All right, bring those feet together. We're just gonna start jogging. Take that jog into a butt kick, so try to get those heels up to your glutes. Good. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we are gonna get started. So like I said before, we have 3 exercises for each block, but we're gonna repeat each exercise 4 times instead of 3. We're working for 30 seconds with an 8-second break. So our first exercise, you're gonna need some weights. 5s are the lowest, and then you can go up from there, whatever feels good for you. So we're going to start with a lateral lunge into a regular lunge. So we're gonna step out laterally, lunge, bring your knee back in, if you can, curl, and then step back to a regular lunge. Bring your knee in and curl. So now if the knee coming in is too much, just step your feet together, curl, step back, lunge, curl. So the first 2 will be a little bit slower, and then once you get it, you can start picking up the pace. The idea is to wear out the opposite leg. So then the next round, you'll work the other leg while the support leg is the leg that was originally moving. So that's your first exercise. Second exercise, we're just gonna hold weights here. You don't even need them. We're gonna step back into a lunge. We're going to pulse for 5. And then after the 5 pulses, you're gonna jump switch. If you don't wanna jump switch, which is totally fine, just step in and switch your sides. But this is just a pulse, so you're staying down a little bit lower, pulsing up and down. So 5 pulses, and then a jump switch. And then we're gonna come onto our backs, or onto our butts. And we're gonna do a crab tap. So we're gonna alternate between 2 exercises. So the first one we're gonna do for round 1 and round 3, we're gonna lift our butts up and really engage the arms. So we're just gonna tap our feet. So kick the leg up and then tap. For rounds 2 and 4, we're going to do a dip. So we're just going to bend at the elbows, elbows pressing back, and dip the arms. Now, what I want you to just know is that if you like one of these better, or one of them works better for you, more so than the other one, you can always replace. So that's all we're doing. So we got our lateral lunge with our regular lunge with a curl in between. Lunge pulse for 5 with the jump switch, and then we're gonna do that crab toe tap, and then alternate between dips. All right, that is it. So we got 10 seconds on the clock. You're gonna hear the bell, so make sure you have some weights ready to go. Remember, we're working for 30 seconds of work, so you're gonna go a little bit slower, a little more intense. So lateral lunge, lift it up and curl, step back lunge, lift it up and curl. So again, remember, if that bring the knee up kind of messes with you, just bring it down to the side. Nice and deep, good. If the lateral lunge is too much on your knee, just do the regular step back lunge. Excellent. So weights to the shoulders or drop the weights all together. We're going to step back lunge. Get ready. Here we go. So pulse it down for 5 and then jump switch. Good. Nice job. Remember, you do not need to hold the weights. They're just there for added resistance. So if they become too much, get rid of them. Just a few more seconds. And time. So now we're going to come down to the mat. No weights. We're going to start with that crab toe tap. Here we go. So lift the butt up off the mat and tap the hands to the foot. Good. Just a few more seconds. Come on, hang in there. You got 3, 2, and time. All right, come into stand, grab those weights. Now this time we're gonna do the other side with that lateral lunge and step back lunge. Here we go. Good. This side's always my awkward side that I need to practice a couple on before I can get it down. Good, you guys look awesome. All right, lunge pulse. Here we go. Nice, nice, nice. Was there just 10 seconds left? Beautiful, come on down, flex. Crab, or another time dips, no crab tap, just dips. So if the 30 seconds of dips become too much, just take a break and go back into it when you're ready. Remember the elbows track back. If you have a bench or a couch or something nearby and you want to put the dips on there, totally fine. Nice, get those elbows to track back. Firing up the arms, just a few more seconds. Come on, we're almost there. And time. All right, halfway done. Let's bring it back up. Get ready for those lateral lunges. We're going back to the original side. Here we go. I was just about to say more coordinated side. Just doesn't appear either side is coordinated today. Good job, good job. Excellent. All right. Lunge pulse, jump switch. Let's do this, let's do this. Pulse it down. Come on, we're almost there. Let's go, let's go. Looking really good. Make sure you're breathing. Excellent. Okay, this time we're going to do our crab toe taps. Bring it on down. Let's go, let's go. Nice. These are beastly if your hamstrings are really tight. Come on, 10 seconds. One time, we got one more time through. Grab it onto those weights. All right, your not original side. Let's go, let's do this. Breathe, come on, looks really good. Nice and strong, we're almost there. Excellent. Get ready for those lunges. Let's do this. Good job, breathe it out. Come on, you're right there. Come on, you got this, you got it. And time, unsip that. Let's do some dips. So after this, you're gonna have a minute break. After your minute break, we're gonna learn our next 3 exercises. All right, so dip or crab, tap. Nice. If you're doing the dips, make sure your elbows are going straight back. Come on, breathe it out. You're right there, right there. Three, 2, and 1. Excellent. All right, so grab some water. I will show you the next 3 exercises. All right, so we're gonna start standing with our toes turned out. We're gonna do a goddess squat press. So we're gonna bring our arms up to that goddess squat, those, what do you call this? Goalpost arms, drop it down low, extend the arms straight up. So remember, goddess squats, we're dropping straight down, not like a traditional squat where you stick your butt out. So make sure you're dropping straight down and extending up. Think about your bra strap line here. Think about really squeezing, so you're working your back muscles. That's exercise number 1. Exercise number 2, you're gonna come down to the ground, and we're gonna bear crawl. So forward and back, as many as you want, or just bear crawl around your space. Lift those knees and just walk around. So I'm going to continue to go forward and back. Feel free for you to take a little tour of wherever you are. And then exercise number 3, let's see if I can make it. I'll pause it. Exercise number 3, we're going to come onto our back. This is a crisscross with a leg extension. So hands behind the head. We're going to bring the elbow to the opposite knee like a regular crisscross. Extend that leg up, bring the hand up, bend and twist. So you're holding that crisscross a little bit longer, firing up those abs a little bit more. All right, those are the 3 exercises. So goddess squat with the press, bear crawl around, and then the crisscross with the leg extension. We have about 10 seconds on the clock. So grab a last sip of water. Get ready with those toes turned out, goddess squat. 2, 1, here we go. Drop it down and press it up. If you want a little extra footwork in here, as you come down, feel free to lift up those heels. Just think about squeezing the back muscles as you pull those arms down. Think about your core being in nice and tight, opening up those hips, you're getting total body. Excellent. All right, drop those weights, come down to the mat, getting ready for bear crawl. Forward and back, or around the space. Here we go. Try to keep your butt pretty low. Pretend a water bottle's on your back. See if you can keep it there. So as your legs get tired, you might notice your butt sneaking up. Just try to get those knees hovering over the ground. Come on, 15 seconds left. Looking really good, guys. That's it. Travel around, see what you see. on your backs. All right, crisscross with that leg extension. Bring those knees in, hands behind your head. Let's go. Good. Try to get that hand all the way up to the toe. Try to hold that twist so your abs are really engaged. That's it, that's it. Come on. Beautiful. Let's roll ourselves up. Let's come on up to stand and go back into those goddess squats. Here we go. So just a reminder, if you've been with fives for a while and you feel like, these aren't as challenging anymore, definitely try to see if you can find yourself a new set of weights. I was at Christmas tree shop yesterday. They had a bunch of them. Walmart always has a bunch. Amazon has some good ones. You don't need a lot, maybe just 8 pounds, 10 pounds, but it will definitely fit a little bit. All right, back down to the mat. Get ready for bear crawl. Let's have our knees and let's march it out. Yes, I love it. Your backs are nice and flat, looking really good. Think about bear crawl. Bear crawl's total body. You're working your arms here, you're working your abs, you're working your shoulders, your upper back, and your legs. Come on, hang in there, hang in there. Just 10 more seconds. Excellent. Let's flip it over onto our backs. Crisscross with the leg extension. Here we go. Come on, you got this. Keep twisting. Come on. Really feel your core engage, especially the obliques, the side ab muscles. Excellent. Time flies. Let's roll on up again. Back to our goddess squats, halfway through. Let's do this. Think about your abs here. Make sure that as you're going down, you're not sticking your butt out. You don't want to put too much tension on your lower back. Make sure you're dropping straight down. Your core is engaged a lot. If you feel the lower back starting to tighten a little bit, just adjust your hips so that you don't have that same tension. All right, on the ground, bear crawls. All right, so this time, if you want to add a little more core, after you do maybe 10 bear crawls forward or back, why don't you try 10 shoulder taps? Just add it in there, switch it up a bit, and then continue with bear crawls. Just options, only 10 seconds. Good. Oh, I like it. I like that you guys are taking that challenge. Nice work, nice work. Switching it up a little bit. Yep, perfect. All right, flipping over onto our backs, crisscross with the extension. Here we go. Good. Nice, try to get that hand all the way to the leg. Reach it, reach it. Beautiful, one more time through. Let's roll it on up, grab those weights, goddess squats. Let's go. So squeeze it and press. Okay, a little bit deeper now. If you haven't tried lifting those heels, maybe try lifting them. Get the ankles involved a little bit. Come on, extend those arms all the way. Looking good, looking good. All right, back to those bear crawls. Whatever variation you are doing, listening to your body, that's the way to do it. So remember, if this is too much, switch it up a bit. Good. Nice. Guys, you're looking really good. Hang in there. Just a few more seconds, all the way through to the end. Come on, whichever variation you are doing, stay strong. Keep breathing. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Let's flip it over onto your backs. Crisscross with extension. After this, we get a break. We move on to the next and final block. Good. Keep it going. Keep it going. Try to get that elbow all the way to the knee. Really get a good twist in there. And time. Nice work. Done with block 2. We're going to move on to block 3. So grab a quick sip of water, and then I will show you the next 3 exercises. All right, so up first in our exercise, we are going to do a burpee with a double leg mountain climber. So burpees obviously can be modified in any way you need to. I'm going to show you the full exercise, and then you can, I'll take it back a little bit. So burpee, we're going to come down, hop it out, push up. As you come back in, you're going to hop both feet to the side, hop them back, hop both feet to the other side, hop them back, and then hop them in, and jump it up. So push up, hop in, hop straight in, and up. So modifications, they're not so bad. So come down, drop your hips, step back. All right, so from here, drop to your knees, get a push up. After the push up, lift the knees up. You're going to bring one leg out to the side for an abductor, bring the other leg out to the side for an abductor, and then step it back in, and then stand up. So those are your modifications. Obviously, anything that you need to omit, go ahead and do that. That's exercise number 1. Exercise number 2. This is one of the single side ones, so we're going to stay on one side. This is also one that you can go up and weight a lot. So we're going to do a single leg deadlift with a row. So what that means is we're going to stay on one side, we're going to lift that leg up, hinge forward, find that balance, row our arms up, lower down. So we're staying on one side. So we want to wear out one leg. Now, when you come down, you want to make sure that as you come down, don't worry about how high you're going. You want to hinge. You don't want to open up to the side body. You want to just let your body fall straight down, row, and then lift. If you can, try to stand up, lift your knee up. That way you're really wearing out that leg. So if that's not available, just tap down and just stay on that one side. So single side. Exercise number 3 is a combo exercise. We're going to be on our backs. Press our, again, another exercise, you can definitely go up in weights here. Press into our hips, and we're going to chest press. So the first round is just chest pressing. Now you can keep your hips up, or you can drop the hips down and allow your hips to come up as well, so into a thruster. If you do drop the hips, make sure each time you come down, your back hits the mat and then presses up. That's exercise 1. The second exercise for the even rounds is you're going to just hold the weights up and you're going to march it in. Now, if you want a little extra here, as you're marching in, the opposite arm will come down for a chest press and then switch. So there's always options to build this up a little bit. All right, so just in review, we have our burpee with a push-up, with our double leg mountain climbers to the side. We have our single leg deadlift, option to keep the knee up. And finally, we have the bridge. So shoulder press or chest press, and then march it in. All right, we got 5 seconds before our burpees start. 3, 2, 1, let's do this. So after the push-up, you're gonna hop your knees in or step to the side. Ooh, nice, I like it. You guys look fantastic. Good work, good work. Come on, you got 3 seconds left. All right, let's stand up, grab those weights. We're gonna go into that single leg row. So remember, whichever leg you're choosing, next round we'll switch. So as you come down, row it up. Don't worry about the height of your leg. That really doesn't matter. Just find your balance. The first few are sometimes hard to get the balance down. And then once you get it, it's a lot easier. Ooh, as I say that. Nice. And even if the balance isn't there, hinge forward, tap your foot down, row it up. And then maybe bring your knee up, just so you're still working on the balance, but you're not as wobbly. So remember, don't be so bothered by the wobble. The wobble is always core engaging. Come on down, onto your backs, feet on the mat. All right, chest press, so keep the hips lifted, or you can go into thruster, whichever one you would prefer. Make sure as you lower your arms down, the weights are not dropping in towards your chest. Make sure your glutes are staying engaged. Squeeze, core is in tight. You want to mix it up a little bit during the 30 seconds, go ahead and do what feels right for you. If you are lowering your hips, make sure your back is tapping the mat each time. Excellent. All right, rolling it back up. Let's get ready for our burpees. If you're ever ready for burpees. All right, let's go. Burpee it. Nice, guys. Hang in there, hang in there. It looks great. I love that you're trying the hops to the side. All right, let's go back up to our single leg deadlift. Whew. Let's do this. Lower it down. Remember, on a new side this time. Try to remember what side you did. Nice, looks really good. Once you get that movement down, it is a lot easier to do. Sometimes staring at one spot on the floor helps. Excellent. All right, on our backs, bridge press. Actually, this time we're marching it in. So lift the hips up and march. So you can either hold your arms straight over your head, keeping those hips lifted, or you can add a shoulder press into it, single-sided. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Keep breathing. Come on. Extend the arms all the way up. Keep those hips lifted. Don't let them drop. Excellent. Back to burpees already. All right, let's come to stand. 2, 1. Let's burpee. Come on, 15 seconds. Yes, looks really good. Nice and strong, guys, looking great. That's time. All right, grabbing onto those weights, single leg row. Let's go. So you should be back to your original side. If you're switching or if you're trying to get one side done 2 in a row and then the other, that's totally fine too. Remember, the height of your leg doesn't matter. You guys look great, nice control. Literally did the same side twice, cool. All right, on your backs, bridge, press. Let's do this, lift the hips, engage the glutes, and press it up and down. Find your breath here, so breathe it out. pull it up, single leg deadlift. All right, let's go. Find my balance. Remember, if the balance is not there for you, just tap your foot on the ground behind you and then row it up. One side's always so much worse than the other. You got it. You guys look fantastic. I'm sure this one. All right. Bridge, walk it in. Lift those hips up and march it in. Excellent. All right, that should be break bell, I think, unless I screwed something up. Oh, I just screwed it. Okay, back to burpees, I guess. All right, must have messed this up somehow, so go into burpees again. What did I miss? I don't know. Just do the burpees. It's not gonna hurt you. One more round of burpees. Three seconds. And time. That's the break bell. All right, excellent job, guys. Sorry about the end there. Messed it up somehow, but it's too early for me to figure that out. All right, let's sit down on our butts. Extend those legs out, flex those feet, just rock side to side. Let's get a little stretch in here. And then forward fold, hinge from the hips, so flat back, really stretching out the inner thighs. Sweeping your left hand along the left leg, side bend over towards the left. Coming back up, rotating your torso over that left leg, forward fold. Then sweeping your right hand along the right leg, side bend over to the right. Then bend, twist that torso over the right leg, forward fold. Perfect. Bring those legs in front, flex the feet. Bring the feet up to the sky and then forward fold any amount. Really soften behind the knees as you come down. We did a lot of hamstring work today, so I want to make sure we stretch that a little bit. Awesome. Lift that right leg in towards your chest, cross it over. Take yourself into a twist. Unwind, and then just open up that right leg so that the right ankle is right over the left knee. Bending the left foot, let's sit up into a seated figure four. Flexing that right foot a lot, pressing your shoulders down and away from the ears. Extend that left leg out, then just bring the right leg, so cross your feet at your ankles, soften behind the knees, forward fold again. Unwind. Let's take that left leg in, give it a hug, cross it over, and then take yourself into a twist. Unwind, let that left knee fall above the right ankle. No, not ankle, right knee. And then we're just going to sit up into a seated figure four, press your shoulders down and away, flex that left foot a lot. Extend that right leg out, bring the left ankle to meet the right ankle, and then forward fold. Lifting back up, come to a comfortable seating position. Let's bring our arms up overhead. Drop the right hand behind your back, chest over, tricep press. Then switch, left hand behind your back. Bring both hands out to the side. Swing that right hand across, look over that right shoulder. And then switch, left hand across, look over that left shoulder. Good, release, bring your arms up to the sky, reach as high as you can, and then lower them to the ground. You guys are all done. Thank you guys so much for coming. Hope you guys have a great Monday, great start to the week.